everybody. My name is Ed. I'm in my armchair, and the smoking lamp is lit. Guess what I'm smoking today? My favorite new pipe. Used, but new to moi. Let me explain this one to you. This is a Stanwell 84. Now, this is not part of the Sexton Everson pipe that I collect. But since I'm always looking for those pipes, I constantly come across a lot of Stanwells. And I've also been kind of liking church wardens, Lavots, that kind of stuff. And look at this guy. Is this beauteous? A Canadian. And this one, I'm going to explain. I'm going to explain. This is one of the old registration Stanwells, meaning it was made in between 48 and 65. So it's pretty old. But not used that much, although you can see some teeth down there. Enough that I'm not even going to worry about it. But this one, I don't see if you can tell the grass grain. It's pretty nice, but not exceptional. Some burlaps and stuff. Anyhow, the difference with this, because again, we don't know the history of it, but this pipe, I first used Philosopher, my favorite pipe tobacco, and it's weird, but this pipe really gave me a good, clean taste of my tobacco. I've been smoking this every day since, to kind of be breaking it in. And it's just clean and crisp. No ghosting, I'm not sure what tobacco was used, what they may have done to clean it up. Again, it hasn't been used that much for as old as it is. But, and excuse me, but it was great. So I've tried a few different blends in it, and all of them taste like they should. Taste like they should have, a pipe that's been smoked hundreds of times. So I'm not sure what happened, or maybe what special blend that just allows it to be great. I am liking this pipe. But the first impression, wow, just knocked me over. So, again, an eBay find. And face it, you never know what you can find. A lot of them are bad. A lot of them need a lot of work. A lot of times you can see what it is, but sometimes it's like when you get it, you go and realize, oh, there's a lot of work here. And I hate to say it, in my old age, I'm no longer buying pipes for the sake of getting a cheap pipe, reconditioning it, possibly staining it and stuff. So usually I am now getting not that many new pipes, definitely artisan pipes, and eBay finds that are in pretty good shape. I'm not looking to recondition anymore. I started doing that simply to take care of my old stuff and learn it, and then started practicing and having a good time. Anyway, my new Canadian pipe. Last week on my video, I talked about a yabo I got from Willie Lee Kersey. And because of that, Brian Quilty. Now, a lot of you guys have heard this guy, not a presenter. In fact, I tried to get him to do a video for me. No. But Brian is Canadian, and he's a lumberjack. Yeah, big burly guy. He has the double-edged hatchet that he walks around with all the time. It's almost like an extension of his arm. He has his pet, a big ox named Babe. Anyway, so that Brian doesn't come here and just hack me all up because I'm not doing what he said, I am going to do what he said. Because on my yabo, I mentioned I had a little magnet. And he asked to show your kitchen's magnets. It's not that impressive, but Brian asked for it. And if he asked for it, you better do it. So, here are some of my magnets on my refrigerator. So here is my refrigerator and the magnets. London, Barnacle Light, some art stuff, Harbor Lights, Golfer, Cape May, the Shebly light that I mentioned last week, and stuff. A lot of these were magnets that my mom had. And face it, with my keychain collection, that's mainly what I grabbed. So here is the group of homes, places that I've lived: New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Indiana, Colorado, and of course, Hawaii. And also, Brian asked, because Willie Lee also gave me some tobacco from Ye Old Tobacco Shop in Savannah, Georgia. And one of those I mentioned was Shelby's Cut. And Brian asked, is this like a match to Shelby Foot's blend? Now, I hate to say it, I really do have forgotten exactly what his blend is, but I know his favorite blend was a combination, half and half, of two different tobaccos. And Shelby's Cut is Golden Virginia, Burley's, and Cavendish with a touch of spice. Sweet vanilla undertones fill the room. Anyway, because it's Brian, and I fear for that big lumberjack coming here, I actually called the tobacco shop and asked. And no, this was not even an attempt to. It's actually another Shelby that they're referring to. So I just thought I'd pass that on to everybody. Hey guys. Want to say hello to Brian Quilty? Hello, Brian. Who's Brian? Brian's that big burly lumberjack from Canada. Hope he isn't coming here to take care of Armchair. You know, if he comes in off Armchair, we inherit all of his tobacco. We can only wish. But of course, that happens, we'll be out on the street. All of his tobacco, or out on the street. I'm not sure what I want. And now, a moment of Zen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I smelled it that time.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, I think that was this too. There it is.
Oh, they're just playing with us now.
I think so. Put it on the show.
Yeah. There's the other one. Today, this morning, I was checking some videos out, and I was watching Pat Piper Up North. And this is something that just hit me. Now, I've known this a long time, I've seen this, but all of a sudden, it just hit me. He was talking about different stuff, but it got back to his dad being a cigarette smoker. And then he talked about how his dad was from Vietnam. And that just hit me because I'm a Vietnam veteran, but I'm watching a son of a veteran. And again, can't sit there like I didn't know this, but it did just hit me a little differently. I mean, face it, we have guys and gals here who may have had their grandfathers Vietnam veterans. So I did kind of bring home the fact that maybe I could list myself as an old codger, but definitely have to be an old codger. But still kicking. I'll take that any day. Well, I do hope you like this. For those going to the Chicago Pipe Show, wish I was there. Have a great time. And remember, if you don't like this, you're not going to get to heaven. So may your smoking lamp always be lit. Take care out there.